Heyo, what's up, bitches? Yes, it's the next episode of It's Always Sunny in Palakia. So, last episode, our protagonist Dee Reynolds watched her friends and brother get brutally murdered. Actually, no. Yeah, her brother was murdered well before the story began, sadly. Really? I'm gonna drop frames immediately. Not even gonna wait 10 minutes. Good. I've had to drop my frame rate. Bitrate back again, and wow, it's back down to 0. Okay, I see how it's gonna be today. Whatever, doesn't really matter. Anyway, what were we doing again? So last time we got the mithril, and that bitrate is really concerning me. I just need to observe for 10-20 seconds if the connection is stable. Seriously, what's the use of running a test before stream if shit like this is gonna happen? Well, looks to be stable now. Let's try that again, shall we? I just can't do it. Whatever. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 2. It's Always Sunny edition. So, last time we went to the Summit Cave, raided Summit Cave and obtained mithril. And today we are back in Salamand. Why? Did we get... Heyo, Matt! What's up? How's it going? Well, I had to tone down the bitrate back again. I'm at my folks' place, and I'm streaming over Wi-Fi again. I'll be back home in about 4 or 5 days and dropping frames. Whatever, that's how it's gonna be today apparently. So, I've been playing so much Final Fantasy V that I've forgotten what the hell was going on here. So we've got... Okay, we got the mithril, which is called the silver in this translation. And I guess we just made a stopover at Salamand before returning back to Altair. So today what we have to do, or rather what Dee Reynolds has to do, is get the silver back to Altair and find out our next instructions. So let's scoot. Let's get the dialogue from Salamand. This is something I forgot last time, I think. Bring back silver to the princess in Altair. Okay, this translation is fine. Move! I'm doing fine, man. I pretty much spent all day today planning for my next run. And oh my god, pretty much the whole run is going to be like blue mage this, blue mage that. Holy shit. No, not just blue mage and release. Oh god. I mean, I know you told me how OP the Beastmaster is in Final Fantasy V, but holy shit! I'm actually gonna experience it firsthand now. So really, the Forge of Fiesta is giving me a lot of value. My husband came back safe. Thank you so much. What's up with the translation? Everything seems fine. Thank you. You saved my life. I did. Who's that guy? I love Joseph, but he does not need me. We have already seen this. Hey Nelly.
Thank you.
Do you know anything about the airship? I don't think Nelly knows anything. I don't know why those characters even have the prompt. Thank you. My daughter came back. Morgan took my daughter and I had to lie to you. Fair enough. I am sorry. Okay, I guess now he will answer our questions. What do you know about Ivy? Mithral? The cave of Samet Falls used to be a mine. Silver is still being mined at the bottom. I think this is exactly what he told us last time. What do you know about the warship? Warship is being made under the command of Darklord. It soon will be it soon will be completed. What about the airship? Nobody knows more than Sid about the airship. Everything we already knew. Danklord. My husband came back. Okay, same dialogue. Don't care about the equipment here.
You need a snowship on the snowfield. Joseph has it in the cave at the Samet Falls. I thought it was on the first floor. Check the walls around the blue rock. Holy shit. This is actually better than the fan translation. The fan translation that gives us no clue about where the snowcraft is. Let's just check the equipment names. Maze, long, battle, and long. Okay, fair enough. Buckler, wooden. I see. So instead of bronze, we have wooden. Strange. What about the spell names? I think there is one spell which is really weird. Hello. Bring back silver to the princess and Altea, okay? Oh man, dropping frames like anything. Life anti-zap. Zap and warp. Okay. Life, obviously, we have no use for life. If D dies, it's all over. Anti does MP damage. Again, not very useful. We have better things to do than MP damage. Zap with an exclamation point. So this is basically the warp spell. Warp takes you out of one. What a dramatic exclamation mark. I mean, it really wants to focus on the fact that it can zap enemies. It's like, zap! And warp is actually teleport. Teleports us completely out of the dungeon. And zap will teleport us one floor back. The out of use uses both are instant death spells which have horrendous accuracy. Not gonna bother. I already have warp, I believe. Zap is what now? Yeah, fair point. Yeah, we already have warp. We got a free copy of warp. So as you can see, we were able to save 1500 bucks. I don't care about the items. I think that's all the people in this town. Let's get back to Altair. So in terms of weapons and magic, what exactly are we doing? I can see that D is still very low in terms of weapon levels. What's her weapon level? Oh, my next one is less OP. You deserve it, man. Gilgabot, take it, and then Gilgabot, give it. And too many time mages. Take my last one. Let's see what strategies you can come up with. Because I was very disappointed in my last run that I had to grind. I had to grind enough levels to survive an Almagest. And the red mage has absolutely atrocious vitality. Okay, so she's got good evade, but shield level 3, sword level 3. 3 is actually not bad. 3 is not bad. But the thing is, the enemies in this area don't give us a lot of EXP.
Unless they come in huge groups, in which case I will happily take them. They're probably gonna run away. And yep, you are seeing the benefits of evasion tanking. There's a Wonder One to break Almagest. That's a fair strategy. 2% chance with most level, yeah. What's the level of the Almagest part? Something like 57? Okay, good. They didn't run away. So in these kind of encounters, we are essentially only getting 1 EXP per turn. So ideally, I should not be wasting my time on these trash encounters anymore. But the thing is, if I actually run into a tougher encounter, oh yeah, that is exactly the reason why I wanted to take this encounter. She got her strength up. Strength is very, very important, as I think I've hammered it many times. 67, holy shit. 80% magic evade, oh god. Screw that then. So she's up to 3-47. Yeah, let's try to get her at least level 4 before I start running away. I mean, at evasion percent of 36, we only have a 1 in 3 chance of running away anyway. So it's not as if running away is going to be guaranteed. So I'd much rather take those encounters. What my strategy is going to be, I'm definitely going to take encounters which will take a lot of turns. So that will maximize these chances of gaining strength. I don't know if I mentioned this previously. Oh yeah, I will take this encounter. Meet Castle time. What's your party again? I mean, 4 or more evil Smurfs. Well, at least they're not green. The green ones are poisonous. Stay away from the Smurfs. Oh no, asshole ran away. So these kind of battles, which will take at least 4 or 5 turns, my calculation is natural bard, time magic, samurai, and red mage. What is a natural again? I just read about it today. So you can't use others' abilities, right? That is what a natural is. So bard can't use time magic as secondary. Can't switch jobs. Ah, yeah, I remember. Now I remember. Honestly, well, challenge run is a challenge run, and you guys want more challenge run itself, so go ahead. But I think natural run defeats the entire purpose of Final Fantasy V, which is to have a job with someone else's abilities. So my strategy here is going to be... So I don't know if I mentioned this, but your probability of gaining strength in each battle is the number of times you selected attack divided by 45. So if you spend say 4 turns attacking or 5 turns attacking, then you have a 10% chance of gaining strength. That's how low it is. And these naturally low strength is... Well, it's going to drag the battles longer anyway, but my worry is that when push comes to shove, when it actually matters for us, she's not going to be able to, do enough damage. Although we have magic to rely on, I'm not a very magic heavy person, in case you haven't noticed. That's when the job is unlocked. What's up with this airship? When we go to the left, it just stays still. It's almost as if they bugged the coding of the airship. I should ideally run away from this fight, but fact of the matter is, as long as I'm gaining at least 1 EXP or swords, I'm happy. I'm happy taking the fight right now until we get better evasion. And better evasion means more shield levels, and more shield levels means I need some experience for shield level.
So good. You forget that so often, seriously? D got strength again. You know what? I should start saving that. Oh, every point of strength is critical, because strength is her Achilles heel. Seriously, I can't stress enough how bad it is that she has such low strength. Every fucking dude, you know, uh, I remember you commenting about this during my first playthrough, and every time Galoob dies, I remember that, and that's how it's always stuck in my mind that hey, I need to check whether Kara has a new job. And yeah, because of Project Demi, I find that she's already in a new job. I'm in the same job that Galoob was, but yeah. I guess credit to you. Because of you, I remember every time to check whether Kara is. Oh, what are we talking about? I'm talking about Krill, not Kara. Yeah, I remember to check her. So I think once D gets to level 4 in swords and shields, we won't even get 1 EXP. Actually, we will get 1 EXP. As long as the battle lasts for 2 turns at least, we will get 1 EXP. So right now, these are just trash mobs at 357 HP. Not only is her evasion so high that these fuckers can't even hit her. I mean, very rarely can they hit her. Even if they do manage to land a hit, they're not going to do enough damage for it to matter. And by matter, I mean she's not going to have a sufficiently good chance of gaining either vitality or HP. I wouldn't even mind if she gained only vitality, but fact is that I doubt that these guys are going to do enough damage, even to do 1/8 of her total HP worth of damage, which is when chance to gain vitality will kick in. Yo, I missed the peaceful days. I think all the dialogue is unchanged right now. Oh man, I wish the text didn't scroll so slowly. Ah, I enjoy this music. Give silver to Tobul at the weapon shop in silver. What? Give silver to Tobul at the weapon shop in silver. Okay, that is a definition of recursion. Anybody interested in programming? He will make you powerful swords and armors. You can go to Port Palm or the East Lake with that canoe, okay. I put silver in your silver. You could forge while you're forging. Exactly. In order to kill enemies, you first have to kill enemies. In order to gain experience, you have to gain experience. What the hell, woman? I got your silver already. Oh, silver! Please give it to Tobul at the weapon shop. But that other woman said give it to Tobul at silver. Man, get your story straight. This is all just a scam, isn't it? Anyway, let's go to Tobul. Astute observers will notice that Paul is still missing. Why is he missing now? Where has he gone? I'm very suspicious. Hey, old man. I'm just an ordinary old man. Or am I? Oh, silver! Alright, I can make stronger weapons and armors now. That's all. He didn't do shit. He just recruited another kid here. Yep, and this is why I was saving up money, I remember now. I wanted to buy one silver sword. Thank you very much. So let's upgrade this weapon. What the damage more than doubles. Awesome. Wait a minute. Haven't I already done this before? I feel deja vu. Whatever. Yeah, I remember that the mithril swords, the mithril sword actually has a lower hit percent than the broadsword, which is stupid in my opinion. I don't know why. Yeah, but you look at that. Just look at this hit percentage. It's ridiculously low, 62%. While with the broadsword we have 72%. That 10% might make a huge difference, but I can't say no to double damage here. So the broadsword has to go, not to mention that enemies in FF2 have a lot of defense. So just getting hit multipliers is not going to mean shit if you do 0 damage per hit. Okay, so here is something more important. Now, one way to increase evasion percentage is of course shield levels. Another is to buy a better shield or get a weapon or shield which grants better evade. So the leather shield that D is wearing right now has 4% evade per level. The mithril or the silver shield, on the other hand, has a whopping 6% per level. So her evasion goes from, was it 36? I think it was 36 to 44%. And we're gonna be getting shield upgrades on a regular basis. So look at that evade now. Awesome. Up to 44%. As far as I'm concerned, in terms of actually evading hits, D is always going to remain ahead of the curve. By which I mean that whatever monsters we encounter for most of the game are not going to be able to land a single hit on it. Did I sell my stuff? Oh, the joystick on my controller seems to be broken. When I press down, it suddenly goes left. It's been causing me a lot of trouble. I could just use the D-pad, but I'm so used to the joystick now. Fire book. Why do I want the fire book? Not really. I have Esuna, so I don't care about eye drops either. Silver helmet, 150 bucks only. Man, that drop was pathetic. I thought I got a pretty lucky drop from the sergeant, or whatever he was called in the start. I should even pay attention to the enemy names actually. And we are back to 1.2k gil. Awesome. I thought there would be a lot more money problems, but because we are not buying any armor due to its evasion penalties, since we are not buying any, look at her, she's completely naked. all she's holding is a silver sword and a silver shield, and enemies just can't land a hit on her. Nope, you ain't getting any of this. All right. Since we have established that all of these are trash mobs, I mean, I'll take whatever encounter I get, but as far as possible, I'm going to try and avoid these trash mobs. It's time for an upgrade. These guys know what's up. They're already running away. So what I'm going to be trying to do is try to get as much value as possible from each and every encounter. And oh my god, she got some more strength. What is happening today? Ooh, today must be my lucky day. Had a pretty good day at work, arrived home super early. Strong indeed. Arrived home super early,
Got a really good party in my 4-job fiesta, and now not Maria. D is getting strength. She is getting stronger by the minute. I mean, it's almost as if it's a reaction to me complaining about these trash mobs. Seriously, the more I think about it, the more I realize that I've gotten what I wanted by complaining. Although there weren't serious complaints ever. So yeah, that's why I'm taking the ship here. Ship is only how much? 32 gil. So it's no big deal. Oh, and now I realize that I forgot to talk to people after the event. So let's go back to Palm. Farm. The entire premise, the entire concept in Final Fantasy II is that the longer your battle lasts, the more you gain from it. And the more you gain includes your chances to gain stats, experience. You gain more experience. Not unless you encounter bugs. And in that respect, one of the stupidest bugs in the game is that if you're afflicted with a permanent status condition, no matter what it is, even if it's just blindness or poison, you're not going to gain any XP. You're not going to gain any stats. 0% chance to gain stats. So just imagine, you went through a long and hard battle. And this is very clearly a bug because it doesn't behave like this in the remakes. You went through a very hard battle and unfortunately you got poisoned or you got blinded, and at the end of that, you don't get shit. Alright, what you guys gotta say? Warship is being made in Batsuk. Any new dialogue, Gordon? You brought back Silver? Brave warriors. Even a lovely even a lovely lady. Oh my god. Wow. Went down to 0 that time. Hopefully we're back up. You brought back Silver? Brave warriors. Even a lovely lady. While oh my god. D? This must be the first time. This must be the first time anybody has called you lovely. Enjoy that, D. Enjoy. A man named Borgen is at Batsuk instead of Dark Lord. So? Wait, Borgen? Destroy the warship! Hey, don't order me around. I heard that the Princess of Finn gathered the rebellions. I came here to join. Batsuk is ruled under Dark Lord of the Empire. What? Oh my god. So he's using hypnosis.
Please destroy the warship before it's done. I will be a rebellion and fight with you. This is priceless. Oh, I see, I see. Now I see why they were constantly referring to the rebellion as rebellions. So rebellions is I will play a Blitzball when I grow up. Blitzball is what? Final Fantasy 9 or is it 10? I will be a rebellion. Yep, but I've seen Blitzball. I mean, Puzzle pretty much took an entire stream worth of it. Man, everybody in chat was complaining. I remember that much. I will be a rebellion and fight with the Empire. You bastard, if you're going to fight with the Empire, then what the hell are you doing here? Is an actual... Oh, great. Destroy the warship! Oh god, this guy's very hard to catch. There we go. Altea and Poft will no longer be safe. That horrible warship. What about the old man? Oh, I can see something huge and evil is flying. I got nothing to say to that. Emperor should be upset that we took... Why should he be upset? Hilda, so basically all of this, all we did was just to make him upset. God damn it, woman. Do you have a thing for him? Emperor should be upset that we took silver. Dark Cloud was called back to Palakia from being in charge of building the warship. What is this warship? Our associate in Bathsuk found a secret path to the warship. Please destroy it, or at least delay the completion. Okay. So that's our next mission. How close is she to level 4? Pretty far away. So level 4 in sword and shield is gonna take a while, but like I said, as long as I gain at least 1 EXP, I don't mind fighting each and every battle. But we are soon reaching a stage where it's just not worth it to fight random encounters. Don't really need any healing right now. 60 MP. I would like more MP. Oh, fire is only at level 2. You know what? I should really be working on a fire spell. Weapon EXP we can always gain. Yeah, that's what I should be doing. Should be getting her lots and lots of MP. Because the only alternative to MP is to buy tons of ethers. And in this version, ethers cost 2,500 bucks. After everything we have done, I only have about 1,200 kill right now. Despite me being very stingy. So money is pretty hard. So I'm going to compensate for a lack of ethers with as much MP as I can get. And the only way I can get MP is by spending lots and lots of MP in a single battle. Right now, Fire 2 is not going to cut it. I can manipulate battles to, intentionally lose a lot of MP, but I don't want to do that. Just to make this seem a little natural. I mean, once you know the mechanics, you know that whatever you want to do, you want to extend battles as long as possible. But I'm gonna try and limit that, you know. Anyway, let's go to Bathsuk. Now the strange thing about the NES version is that magic actually
gets more experience than weapons, which makes sense. I think it is, in my opinion, it was totally intentional that they wanted to make magic very strong. Remember that this game comes shortly on the heels of Final Fantasy 1, and anybody who's played Final Fantasy 1 knows what a pain in the ass magic is with the spell charge system, and the fact that most of the spells are useless. The ones that are not useless are not very useful either. And magic is pretty good early game. More spellers all for Ultima. Ultima is so far into the game. I just think it's because coming on the heels of Final Fantasy 1, they wanted to make people use magic. And oh boy, is magic OP. Look at the number of instant death spells available in this game. Since magic growth is faster, for early game, I will focus on getting fire up to... Oh look, she's already got level 3 fire. So with level 3 fire now, it's going to make it a lot more easier for me to, you use more MP, which means I'll get a chance to gain more MP. I'll get a better chance to gain MP every fight, which is critical early game, although to be very honest, 60 MP is more than enough. 60 MP is more than enough. Especially as I mentioned that I'm not a very heavy magic user. So effectively that 60 MP, what's going to use that 60 MP? It's going to be the Cure spell and the Hell 2 spell, which is the Suna. That's all really. And both are currently only at level 1, of course. Magic power up, there we go. Didn't get MP, but there was a decent chance of getting MP there. Yo! You need a pass to get into the warship. You weren't talking to me before, what changed? Bogan is a fool. Who's Bogan? Sure man, sure. I think these guys sell the first light piece of armor. The wooden pearl. It's called pearl armor. And in this version, actually, it very clearly demarcates between plate armor and heavy armor, both of which any of our characters can wear, of course. Who poker a fool? Matt plays. Large knife, spear, long sword. We don't care about the weapons here. I'm being enslaved. I don't remember when Dark Lord was here. What has your remembering got to do with being enslaved? Move! Move! Everyone starts loafing under Captain Borgen. Find a spy of rebellions. Disguising. Disguising as a soldier of the empires. Okay. Wouldn't Sir Dark Lord be back yet? Sir Dark Lord. Hey Puzzled, greetings! Rebellions! Please blow the water!
I'm not going to blow the warship. Oh god, how lewd was that? Move it! Okay, so this is Borgin. Previously, when we had come here, Sir Dark Lord was in charge. That's why nobody was speaking. Apparently, Dark Lord is good at hypnotizing people. Move it! Move it! Do not waste a second. I like to move it, move it. What do you know about anything? I don't think he knows anything. Yeah. Again, no idea why he has that prompt. Captain Borgin must be more reliable and respectable. What? I guess what he means is Captain Borgin should aspire to be more like Sir Dark Lord. Man, these guys really like the Dark Lord, and Captain Borgin is like a fool. I think I've already bought. Yeah, I've already bought Asuna, so got nothing to do in the magic shop. And here's a spy of the rebellions disguising as a soldier of the empires. We can goof off. That Borgin is a fool. Oops, I didn't say that. Don't worry. You know anything about Ivy? Oh, rebellions! I could not move while Dark Lord was here. Borgin is just a fool. Okay, so can you move now, please? What do you know about Airship? Warship? No. Silver? Nothing? Warship. You came to blow warship? God damn it, I'm not gonna blow warship! I am the rebellion. Oh, that's very presumptuous of you. There is a path to the warship here. And he just disappears. I guess Borgin is such a big fool that he just allows people to go wherever the hell they want. I am the Senate! Where's that from? Julius Caesar? Star Wars, I see. Okay, fire level 3, I don't think we can get fire up to level 4. So, we'll see what happens. I need a way to get D more MP, that's for sure. And she's got 30 MP. Ah, what did I do? I should have healed up. Good thing I checked my MP before proceeding onwards to the dungeon. So this dungeon is basically a non-issue. But as I said before, no use running away from fights just yet, at least until she gets level 4. 2 soldiers. So the first thing that comes into my mind is, I'm going to try and calculate how many turns this is going to take. If I use fire 3, it's only going to take 2 turns. So instead I'm going to use physical attacks. Oh shit. Well, whatever. Wow, D is one-shotting soldiers now? I did not expect that, I'll be honest with you. Did not expect that. Ah, why did I not take those potions? 25 bucks. We got a long sword, we already got a mithril sword. Thank you very much. It's a pretty short dungeon here. All we have to do is... Ooh, 5 enemies. You know what that means? 5 enemies means I get to spend 15 MP. That'll give me a good chance for MP gain. Holy shit, Vampire-thon actually got a hit.
So I think what I'll do is once D gets up to 50% evade, I'll start running away from fights that I don't care about. But we do need to make sure that at some point in time we do get levels for sword and shield. Shield is obvious, but we definitely need a lots and lots of levels for swords in order to compensate for her pathetic strength. On the other hand, one thing that just struck me is because of D's horrible strength. Oh, look at that MP up. That's exactly what I wanted. Mission accomplished. Holy shit. Sooner damage on that zombie breath. How much damage is that supposed to do? And you know, I don't understand how zombie breath works. It just makes them zombies sometimes and sometimes not. So is it like it'll do a set amount of damage and then it has a percentage chance of inflicting zombie? Is that how it works, or is it that if it does enough damage to kill a character, then it inflicts zombie? It makes zombie if it kills. Okay, that it works like that. Interesting, very interesting then. Poison breath. Poison breath is not the same, right? Poison breath will poison you pretty much always. Unless you manage to evade the poison, that is. I really wish there was memory cursor here. Oh, I didn't know what to run. Okay, thank God. Maybe I shouldn't use the down button. Yeah, I'll start using the up button instead. Holy crap. Imagine if I wasted all of that MP and D just ran. Even the up button is not reliable though. Such a magic hitter, yeah. Got another MP up, nice. We got a long sword, that's just money. Long bow rather. How much MP does she have now? Still, she's got 24 MP, that's nice. I can still take one large encounter. Nope, this is not a large encounter, so this is extra experience for my sword skills. Yeah, so look at that. Zombies apparently have enough defense to not get one shot. One hit. D has level 3 in swords and she's only getting one hit. Are you kidding me? Yeah, you can get unlucky. 50 to 200 base attack. Oh. -72. Yeah, I'm just waiting for level 4 in swords. But as we just saw, zombies can be a pretty tough encounter. And by tough encounter, I mean it's going to take a lot of turns, which is good for us. Soldiers, on the other hand, not so much. So once D gets to level 4, I'll just start running away from soldiers at least. Stuff that's not going to take more than 2 or 3 turns. It's just not worth it. Just not worth it. Yeah, I know, right? But this is early game. Oh yes, please, yes, please. This is what this is what this small dungeon is famous for. You can get a huge group of insects.
Remember that this is early game, and we all know that D's character is really horrible at the beginning of the series. You guys told me that D's character, constantly improves as we go. I mean, as far as season 5, I couldn't see any improvement. She's still. Didn't check my level. Oh, level 3 player. Level 3 player. Yep. Rip. J-Con start. Oh man, I forgot to include that J-Con Snake J emote. It's okay. I'm gonna blame the Forge of Fiesta until the end of August for each and every one of my mistakes. So yeah, hopefully D is gonna get better and better as we go through the game, just like she does in the actual show. But most probably not. This story is a story about one little girl with absolutely no morals, dragging around 3 corpses, trying to get revenge for the loss of her brother, who she doesn't give a shit about. Magic power up, MP up. Thank you very much. I'm down to 0 MP now. So antidotes are pretty valuable early game right now. Antidotes sell for pure potions, I should say. Pure potions sell for $100, so don't discount that. Oh, look who it is! It's a Dark Lord. It's completed. Think better and over to give up and surrender to the Empire. What? What the hell, Dark Lord? Dude knows how to build a warship but doesn't know proper English. It's completed. Think better and over to give up and surrender to the Empire. Was he like singing this? And just runs away. What has Borgen got to say? Ha ha ha, serves you right. Okay. Borgen has better English than Sir Dark Lord. Oh crap. Airship has been completed. So much for our objective. Disney villain singing his tone. This is a musical after all. Bombs. Yeah, I think we can one-shot the bombs. But bombs actually are really good for magic defense. So there is one strategy I'm going to employ later on in the game. Actually, no, it doesn't make sense. Why do I care? How long is it going to be until level 4? Look at that. She was 72 and she's only 375 right now. We're getting hardy in experience. In the treasure box, you found pass. Remember that NPC was telling us you need pass to get on the warship. Well, the warship is gone, so what are we supposed to do now? Oh well, let's just go back to Hilda and report our failure, I guess. I mean, I suppose this is this Final Fantasy started many of Final Fantasy traditions. I guess one of the traditions that started is constantly failing at what the plot requires you to do. I can remember one other game, Kappa, where we constantly fail to do what is expected. $93 MP. 93 MP is good. So right now, since we are on the world map, we are very close to... All of these towns are so close to each other. Intelligence down, strength up, more strength, yes! I don't even care if our intelligence goes down. Intelligence is mostly useful for status spells. Actually, it
it gives you a damage boost even with the damage spells, but damage spells are going to reduce in usefulness pretty soon. What was I checking again? Yeah, I wanted to save. Every time D gets a strength up, I am gonna save the shit. What's the strength now? 13? Oh my god, controller, please. Strength is 14. So after all of that work, her strength is still lower than Charlie's. Shame on you, D. Shame on you. More goblins. Most of them are probably gonna run away. So I'm not gonna bother using fire. Charlie with the cage. You're right. You are so right. And he was personally trained by Mac. Oh my god, yeah. That explains his amazing strength. I'm surprised only 2 goblins ran away. Oh no, I didn't talk to the people after the warship, did I? Let's go back to box. I need to constantly remember to actually catch dialogue. You can't hit me. So this battle was like 4 or 5 turns, right? So every one of these battles is gonna give us about 10% chance to gain strength. Only 10%. That's how bad it is. Really, the game is basically telling you that you need to grind your ass off if you want any decent stats by endgame. Because I can promise you, she is not gonna get 99 strength by endgame. I guess that's not the point anyway. But if you do want 99 strength, it's very, very difficult. Go back to the princess in Altea. She might know the way to destroy the warship. So are we still on that quest? Even though the warship has flown off? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! This guy's like super excited that the warship has been completed. You guys need to watch out for him. Must be a masochist. Oh boy. Warship has been made! It's the end of the world. Uh-oh, it's World War! The warship went to Poft. Okay, I guess that's where we're supposed to go next. And all of the empires have pretty much evacuated this town. So the entire purpose of this town was just to hypnotize and enslave these people and have them build the warship. Shrewd thinking. Oh, come on. So this is going to be a problem. Ambushes are going to be a problem. And especially late in the game, ambushes are going to be deadly, fatal. And if D dies, anything happens to D, it's all over. Pure potion, 300 bucks, thank you very much. I actually prefer that stupid vampire thorn encounter to drop an antidote. or pure potion, I should say, instead of giving me money. I think they only give like 3 or 10 gil or something like that. But if they drop an antidote, then I can sell that for 100 bucks. These are the small things you start noticing when you only make 25 gil per encounter, and that was on the higher side. Bloody soldiers don't have any money. Willow Wisp confuses Ifrit. Yeah, confusing Ifrit is not to your advantage, let me tell you that. So effectively this soldier gave me 100 bucks. 100 bucks is like the max you can get early game from an encounter. One single goblin himself can actually drop 100 bucks. But that's a very rare drop. This is why, for money, goblins are the best early game. But for now, as long as... First thing, one thing I have to say about a solo run is that since we only have one member, we only have to buy... We have to buy very few things. So it's actually quite economical in terms of money. I have 2 black mages, fair enough. And their attacks won't unconfuse him. So that works out for you. In this case then, confusing him was very advantageous to you. You can pretty much avoid all of his hits. Warship killed everyone! How are you still alive? And anybody who's running a business is still alive. You see what the Empire did here? If you said nothing becomes Berserker. What? Wanna take a ship? Yes. Get on the ship! It's outside! Oh, chill out, dude, chill out. Woman, you made it all the way from there to here? Yeah, this is what she was talking about when she said the warship killed everyone. Everyone that matters to her, at least. A Berserker, Geo, and 2 black mages. But why are you trying to confuse your own Berserker? How can you even do that? Okay, confused it. I see. Your Berserker just went ahead and attacked him. Yeah. Berserkers do that. Berserkers do that. Poor puzzle. Wanna take the airship? Pay the boy in behind me, okay? What do you know about the warship? Engine breakdown means a big explosion to a warship. Yeah, that kinda seems obvious. Airship? Airship needs the motive power from the sun blaze. Same with the warship. Motive power. What the hell? What is this sun blaze? Sun blaze is very difficult to control. Too much flame causes malfunction and eruption. I don't know whether I'm just getting used to the dialogue here or that's just not funny. Anyway, that sailor asked us to get on the ship. I learned someplace, right? Okay, at least we got a hint from Sid there. And I have to say, D is connecting her hits more often than not. I mean, these guys, even if she gets just one hit, these guys are going to die. But yeah, look at that. Accuracy is still only 64%, so I don't know what's happening. Maybe I'm just getting lucky. It's going to be a different story pretty soon. I know for sure. But this was an eye opener. Yeah, there we go. She only got one hit on that goblin. These things only have 6 HP, so it's not a big deal. It's gonna be a big deal pretty soon. But like I said, actually I can use her shitty accuracy to my advantage. So later on, even moderately difficult fights will start to take a lot of time, because she just can't do enough damage. Sid and Pop may know the weak point of the warship. Aha! I already talked to him. Prince Gordon is missing! Oh no, did he die in the warship attack? The warship has attacked, but this place was safe. Must be making money for the empires. I'm telling you, this entire rebellion thing is just a marketing gimmick. Mommy! Mommy! Destroy the warship, or it will kill us all. Why are you sitting on your ass then? Please save us all. Oh boy, morale is not high. We will hold out until you come back. What? Okay, I'm just doing it in the reverse way. The warship attacked here, but this agitating point was safe. Citizens sheltered in it. Agitating point, seriously? But this agitating point was safe. So I guess agitating points have natural immunity against the warship status. What should we do against that warship? Apparently we have to destroy it. Oh. Hey, come here. Oh, the warship has been completed. Indeed. See? What did I say? I said it's too much of a job for you. That's the way everyone talks today. So I guess it's fine. What a bastard old man though. King is depressed that many had died of this war and now feeling worse. So he's feeling worse than being depressed. Holy shit, that's bad. Can't we help? Dude, what emote is that? What's up, Sorio? How's it going? All living things are born to die. What kind of a dialogue is this from a white mage? All living things are born to die. Very, very positive, Ming Wu. But I was born to help those in pain. See, I am special. I must stay here. I will part from you now. All living things are born to die, but I was born to help those in pain. Yeah, don't club me with you plebs. I will part from you now. Mac, please destroy the warship. Left Ming Wu. Yep, he is no longer part of the party. How's everyone doing? Everyone's doing pretty fine. Everyone's doing the 4-job fiesta. I just realized that before you entered, everyone here was participating in the 4-job fiesta. What's up, Thorio? How's the FF7 run going?
Let's go chat with the king then. Then it's going good. Nice. The king is not very well. I heard. Apparently he's feeling worse than depressed. The king is damaged. Oh god. The king is damaged mentally. It is unable. It is unable to cure. Okay. Got it. Send the repair ship for the king. You and your repair ship will be completed in a few minutes. Thanks, Alpha. Sid Sid sacrificed everything for the airship. Everything. Oh my god, this is just amazing. Honor, fame, glory, and family. Oh shit, he sacrificed everything, dude. What the hell? Warship and airship. What translation is this? This is a half-ass translation. This is actually the official translation, which was never polished. So I'm guessing what happens is that a Japanese native translator translates from Japanese to English, and then an English translator works on that translation to polish it. So that second step never happened with this. This is the prototype version, which was supposed to be released in the outside Japan of the original version. Quite the surprise, eh? Sunblaze. Festival of the Flame is held once every three years. Oh, that's like the World Cup then. Moving the Sunblaze to the torch to purify stand. Okay, that was pretty random. Yo, King. Depressed. F2? Unpolished? Impossible. Oh man, Thorio. At least have the respect to put a kappa at the end. God damn it. Impossible. Exactly. Charlie speak. Many has died by an attack of warship. Should we surrender to the Empire? Sid used to be a noble and righteous person. People can change. So Sid is no longer noble, eh? Just because he's sacrificed? Doesn't know about the warship. Wait a minute, what? Many has died by an attack of warship. What is a warship? Eh? Warship? What the hell are you talking about? Sunblaze. Scott sealed the door of Castle Cashion with magic. To open it, you need chime. Chime? Final Fantasy 1 reference? Okay. What is this chime? Only the members of the royal family of Cashion. Royal family RNF capital. Cashion, the money pocket. Hey, good one. Yeah, that's a very good idea. How does he evolve though? By having enough money in the bank? That would be so cool, eh? If you have 999,999 Poké Dollars, then your EV will automatically. He's paid DLC. Fair enough. Fair enough. Only the members of the royal family of Cashion know where the chime is. Oh shit. So Gordon was part of the royal family, RNF capital, mind you. And he is missing. How fucking convenient. Well, Hilda is almost royalty, right? She almost married Scott. She might know something about this chime. Thanks to Ming Wu, the king is getting much better now. No, he's not! Ming Wu said he's damaged mentally. It is unable to cure. Oh man, you're being fooled. The royal family trademark. Okay, what do you know about the sun blaze? I have heard about the sun blaze, the symbol of Cashion. It is still burning on the first floor, and sun blaze does not light on an ordinary torch. Mingbu tells her that he's out of a job. Don't forget, Mingwu was born to relieve those of pain. So I guess he's just too proud to admit that he failed this time. King is damaged mentally. He can't do anything about being damaged mentally. So Sunblaze does not light on an ordinary torch. Well, even an ordinary flame does not light on a torch. We can destroy warship with Sunblaze. Truly? Toad is not a featured Toad. Tell me Toad is actually a character from Mario? I haven't heard of him. Wait, don't tell me Toad is actually a thing. Just use sauna to cure depression. He's a mushroom fella. Mushroom fella is called Toad. Truly? Oh please, quick! Once again. Esuna. Apparently it doesn't work. Sid will take you there, but we don't know the way to take the flame from the sunblaze. What do you know about the warship? Many people died of warship's attack. How should we fight with such thing? I have heard that the door will open only with the sound of chime or voice of the family. Wait, this is new information to us. So we don't really need the royal family trademark to open the door. The door to Cashion will open with the sound of chime as well, surprisingly. And the chime is hidden deep in the cave of the snow field. Oh no! Are you going there? No bitch, I was not going to go there. Oh man, now we have to go. You didn't have to face such danger if Gordon was here. Chime is the sound of a cash register for Cashion. Wonder what it sells. Well, I can only wish you luck. Yeah, I can't do shit. Joseph knows around there. He may help you. Okay, looks like we have our marching orders now. Lore is off the charts, isn't it? Alright, is there something else we can do? Gordon is missing. We have to go and get the chime. If Gordon was here, he could have helped us out, but he is not. Must remember to save. RIP W2X death. Gaga. Come on, I'm begging you for level 4. I don't remember this being so slow. She got agility. I don't care about agility. Agility doesn't really matter unless you are not using shields for evasion. Get on the ship. Okay, right away, sir. Let's go have a chat with Joseph now. Because Iron Blood Dennis is the enemy, which is lore friendly to the show. Wait, what? Did you just spoil something for me? Because I haven't watched past season 5. Nah. Can't be. As far as I am concerned, it's that old man, I forgot his name. Frank, who's everybody's enemy. Dennis is just the enemy. Why do I care about the inn? Damn it, how much time? Damn it, D, how much time are you gonna take? 3-92, almost up to level 4. Almost. And why did I come here again? For no reason. This is just a stopover on the way to Salamand. Frank is responsible for all, but Dennis is a new blood. Fair enough. Dennis acts like the de facto leader of the group. I don't understand why everybody looks up to him, but then again, sometimes Mac acts as the leader of the group. Charlie is very simple, he just follows. But Dennis keeps coming up with new and stupid ideas, like building a warship. For all the power stuff. Uh-oh. Reload. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously gonna reload? 100% of fundamentals of the idiot plot. Why the hell is it still lagging? I don't get it. Every time a new chat message shows up, this thing lags. Still can't understand it. I'm using a different chat client now and missed! Any story that could be easily resolved of the characters not idiot. Oh man, that makes so much sense. Finally she gets a level. And that should give us 52%. Look at that, evade level increased up to 5. So yeah, I'm gonna start running away from trash mobs now because it's just not it's a waste of time. Let's start encountering more powerful enemies. This home it's actually going to be a tough fight, and by tough fight once again I mean it's gonna take more time. It's not necessarily difficult. Right now, as you just saw with level 5 evade, there are very few enemies in the entire game that can land a hit on D. Actually no, it's 5-52 only. Once we get up to 99 evade, that's when things are gonna start getting really broken. Any new dialogue? I don't think so. Yeah, no new dialogue, not right now. So let's just go talk to Joseph. What do you know about Sunblaze? Nothing? What about the chime? You need my snow ship to go to the cave of Snowfield. I hid it in the mine. It is behind the wall by a blue rock on the first floor. Now, hurry up! Joseph joined! Yay, I guess? So, how do we kill him now? This is gonna be difficult. I should sell off all of this crap. I'm just gonna keep D in the back row for a while until Joseph dies. Hopefully he'll die quickly. Don't want the long sword, yeah. Look at that, $100 for each pure potion. I'll take that. When's your stream, Thorio? Don't you generally stream at this time? And is it Xenogears today? Today is Wednesday, right? So I'm guessing it's a continuation of FF7. Got an hour left. Oh, I see. Right. I started stream early today. Yeah, still can't believe I got back home pretty early. Alright, so next step is to get that snow craft that Joseph was talking about. I'm just gonna run away from all of these fights. Unless it's with a whole bunch of green goblins. Power step acquired, but you gotta fight extras again. Right? I'm just gonna zerg the samurai. Not gonna abuse skill toss, eh? So the thing about a multi-green goblin fight is that they can use their bow attack, and the bow attack ignores evasion and defense. It hurts quite a bit for this stage. Seriously, you can't run away. Oh, come on. I have 52% evasion. Seriously, guys? There we go. That took a while to run away. Couldn't have taken that long. But hopefully I get better luck in the other encounters. If I face like 5 or 6 green goblins, they can do upwards of 100 damage in the fight. I mean, not per turn. Per turn, they can do between 10 and 30 damage is what I've observed. And since that ignores evade, their bow attacks ignore evade. Essentially, that bow attack is considered a magic attack, as I explained previously. Come on, you guys, you can run! Oh my god, 52%, it should be a coin toss, and it's taking way too long to run. It's not as if running depends on the enemy's agility either, nope. A secret path appears. Snowship is hidden ahead, okay? At least this translation provides that information that the snowship is ahead. There we go. You found snowship. So now we have access to the snowfields. Let me just organize the snowship to the bottom of my inventory. Whenever you buy something or get something, no, not when you get something. When you buy something, it's a very strange behavior of the inventory is whatever stuff you bought just recently gets added at the front of the queue. I can't tell you how many times it has pissed me off. That just completely messes your inventory. That's why it's I just use it as a strategy to keep all my key items at the bottom so that effectively their position is locked. You can't shift them further. So the snowfield is when we will encounter some new monsters, which is what I was waiting for. More importantly, wow, this would have been nice, but I've already got level 4 in swords. I'm not gonna bother with that. White everywhere! Now I just gotta wait for these guys to kill Joseph. Hopefully they can kill Joseph. Oh, I should have Joseph kill himself too. Because Joseph has enough HP and power to actually do quite a lot of damage on the enemy. I keep just spelling Zerk. Just when you don't care about berserking, I mean just when you care about zerking, it's when that kind of shit happens. Epitome of life. Joseph is down, finally.
Maria can focus. D can focus on some DPS. Look at that, look at that. 2 hits for 16 damage. This is gonna take a while. And hopefully she'll get a point of strength after this. So if each icicles have a lot of defense, and more importantly they are rank 2 monsters. Screw rank 2, even at rank 2 I'm only getting slightly more experience than normal. What is important is that each icicle is going to take at least 2 turns to kill, which means this battle is going to last 8 turns, and you know what that means? It gives me a little more than a 20% chance of gaining strength. Far cry better than the 10%. So this encounter, definitely taking this encounter, even though it's technically runnable. So not only does it give me a 20% chance to gain strength, it's also lots and lots of weapon EXP. We're getting like 10 experience right here in one fight. So yeah, remember, the more time a fight takes, the more experience you get. Look at that, 410. That's exactly what I was talking about. 10 entire EXP, bog. Hey, it adds up. These guys are pretty easy to kill, but they are rank 2, so I will take that. Yeah, these guys are pretty easy. They actually managed to hit D. What? No! I have to say I'm quite surprised that she's doing so much damage. Intelligent down, strength up, thank you. That 8 turn fight gave me nothing, and a 3 turn fight gave me strength. Yep, Final Fantasy 2 RNG in a nutshell. Actually, this happens in every RPG. I remember I was playing Tactics, and a 20% would hit, and an 80% would fail. What sense does that make? Stupid RNGs. And now she what? I was just talking about how much damage she's doing. Oh boy. Not a lot of kill to be had, but we should be fine in terms of kill for the rest of the game. I've already got 3,000 bucks, hoping to make a couple thousand more in this dungeon. This is a pretty long dungeon actually, and for anybody who's unprepared, gonna be taken by surprise. Suffice it to say, I'm not unprepared. Cool. One shot? Seriously? God damn it, D! This is quite unexpected. I guess level 4 sword is not bad for this stage in the game. So yeah, these guys can paralyze on hit, and paralysis would be bad. The thing is, D has so much evasion that these guys are not able to hit her at all. Which is good, because one of the biggest problems in any solo run in any RPG is stun lock, especially Final Fantasy 1 and 2. I don't know about 3. Can enemies paralyze you with their physical attacks in 3? Don't really remember, but I remember that this was a huge thing in Final Fantasy 1. Definitely in Final Fantasy. Actually, I don't know about 5. They can? Okay, so it's a problem in FF3 as well. Dead head! Holy shit. Some meth heads here. These guys are no big deal. They do have a lot of defense, which means that it could take us a while to kill them, but apparently not. D is a powerhouse!
What is going on here? 100 damage! I was expecting... I don't know what I was expecting, but it's certainly not this. She is surprising me. Thanks for the 30 bucks, fuckers. So that is... yeah, solo challenges can be very difficult for that reason. Because when you're using multiple characters, if one of them gets paralyzed, at least you have the other one to rely on. And for that very same reason, resurrection in a solo challenge doesn't make sense. And by extension, golden needles or Esuna to heal petrification, Esuna to heal Toad doesn't make difference. In fact, I think in the NES version, Toad is pretty much considered a game over. Not entirely sure. We'll find out when we start encountering monsters which can inflict the Toad status. I think in FF2 NES version only, Toad is considered a game over if all of your characters are Toad. Not in the remakes. So the thing about this is that we don't have access to shared inventory. So unless I'm always carrying a Maiden's Kiss in the item slot, here, there is no way I can cure Toad, because a Toad cannot use even the Toad spell. Cannot use any magic. Now theoretically I could just be blasting through these fights with fire. But I'm not going to bother. I'm only going to use magic when physicals are not good enough, and surprisingly, I just can't contain my surprise here that D is one-shotting these guys. I fully expected that she would not have enough DPS. I fully expected that. I mean, if she's doing that much damage, I might as well run away from those fights too, you know. But no, because they are rank 2 monsters, we're gonna get more EXP, and for that reason, at least until D gets level 5 in swords, it makes sense to fight all of these rank 2 battles at least. Not gonna complain. Can't one-shot an icicle, thankfully. Icicles have a lot of defense. Since I'm planning to run away from a lot of fights, I just have to accept the fact that D is going to have horrible strength by endgame. Just nothing to be done about that. Even if I do take a fight, even the trash mobs, at least I have a chance to gain stats. In that way, I really appreciate how Final Fantasy II's mechanics incentivize you to fight as many battles as possible. Of course, if you know how to manipulate the system, you can guarantee yourself 1 point of each of the stat that you want. Except agility. Agility, I mean, I'd like to say it's bugged, but I don't think it's bugged. Agility, you just have to keep fighting battles, but why do you care about agility anyway? Evasion matters a lot more than agility. And although your agility is supposed to play a factor in your evasion, and not the other way around, simple fact is, agility does not matter. Except for one reason, but that's... I mean, you're better off not grinding agility at all. The amount of work it takes for you to grind agility is, it does not justify not getting back attacked. More agility on Mac will reduce the chances of getting back. No, why do I call it back attacked? Back attack was not introduced until FF3. Ambushed. Reduce the chance of 7 damage there. What? Yeah, 7 damage is what I was expecting initially, but now I'm disappointed. You can see how powerful a solo challenge is. I mean, even if you're not doing a solo, if you only, let's say you only have D in the front row, your evasion is going to be so high, even by this stage in the game, that enemies are just not able to land a hit. Oh, she got strength! Nice! So she has finally overtaken Charlie in terms of strength. Hell yeah! I'm waiting for a bomb encounter. I would like that very much. How's this version going? As usual. I mean, this is basically a solo. You know how a solo can go. It's gonna be boring for the most part, so I'm gonna be focusing more on the dialogues. But it's been a while since I did solo, so I decided to give it another shot, and I remember Maria solo being more of a challenge than either Firion or Guy. That's what we are going with here. But the dialogues. So far the dialogues have been really amazing. I also realized that I've actually never played this version. Enemy still not fucking suddenly eating 300 damage in 1 hour. Yep, that's a very fair point. Battle Axe, that's just more money. I mean, you're saying 300 damage a round, end game it goes up to 1800 damage a round. And Almagest, sorry. Oh man, I'm just playing way too much FF5, not Almagest. Starfall. Starfall is going to do, how much? 2000? So as far as solo is concerned, I got nothing. I got absolutely nothing for the GBA version. You need to grind that much HP. Let's take a look at her progress towards level 5. Yep, halfway there. So once she's level 5, I'll start running away from these assholes as well. In the treasure box you found the silver staff. Suddenly monsters appeared. Oh shit, bombs. Can she? Okay, bombs are legitimately dangerous. Ouch! Bombs, yep. I will probably make one emote for each of the bomb types. Okay, that hurt, you bastards. Now these bombs are actually very interesting. In that they're... Oh my god, I can't take more of a hit like that, so I'm gonna start relying on
fire now. Fire can reliably one-shot them. They only have 60 HP, and when I'm doing 272 damage, 60 HP is sufficient. So in order to, one very easy way to mitigate the damage from these bombs is actually by wearing defensive gear. The more defense you have, the less damage they will do, as we'll show when we actually run into bombs. Well, good news is that shit is got a HP up. Now this is the entire reason I wanted an MP pool on D. More MP means I can I basically have more healing. Since inventory is limited, I can't really carry 99 potions, 99 high potions, and what have you, antidotes, eye drops. You can do that in the remakes, of course. So that's why a no magic run is so easy on the remakes. Simply because not only are the consumables cheap, you can buy as many as you want. No money problems on the GPA version. So just to reiterate, I'm just pretty much going to take all of these fights just to get some weapon EXP for level 5. This is just to ensure that I don't reach a point where I am not able to not able to get through a fight at all. Otherwise, if I had been constantly running away from everything and she's still at level 4 by the time we reach even certain bosses, she's just not gonna have enough DPS. So we don't want to go to that extreme, but we also don't want to unnecessarily fight encounters where we hardly have a chance to gain any stats or hardly any XP. The plan is that by the end of the game, D will have level 10 in swords. That is more than enough. That's how easy this game is. Yeah, I guess that is a primary objective of a solo challenge, to demonstrate how easy the game is. Of course, one terribly big advantage that I have is actually knowing which encounter is runnable versus not runnable. But even if you don't, it's better to just fight as many encounters as you can. Now granted, there are some encounters which you are better off running from anyway. But going solo is like the most OP strat in FF2. Got extras again? It was a lot faster this time, man. I guess once you got your strats down, it's just a matter of executing on them. Or did you just get lucky this time that he didn't dispel the samurai? Even critical hits get the damage boost from Berserk, right? Should be. It is a beneficial status apparently. Interact with Berserk. Well, in FF2 does it really matter since Berserk is stackable. But I was talking about FF5. Matt was going into the strategy of using Berserk on his samurai, and since samurai are one of two classes that can actually get critical hits, I was just wondering about whether critical hits actually
actually take into account the berserk status as well in order to increase their damage. Cool. So at 64%, I guess now it would be 66% accuracy with the mithril sword. D is getting on average 2 hits, which is not bad. I have to say, it's not bad at all. How much was that? 3 hits. Okay, let's just say she's getting on average 3 hits. She's got level 4 in swords, and if she is getting 3 hits on a regular basis, that's pretty good news. But at 66% accuracy, I would say she should be getting 2 and 3 hits. Now, why am I saying this? We'll shortly find out. Free ice spell there. Thank you very much. I like the movie Ice. Oh yeah, about Asuna. Zerg is attack into 3 by 2. That's before anything else gets supplied. Zerg is not a multiplier. Okay, not a multiplier in terms of damage. Points to physical defense modus. I definitely observed that. Because I remember that the jackanapes, does it affect evade by any chance? I remember that once my party was zerged, I was able to hit jackanapes much more frequently. Or much easily. It doesn't affect evade. Very strange. Oh man, I was considering cancelling stream today because today's match is very interesting. Holy crap, I'll need to watch the highlights. But no, it just felt like it's been so long since I streamed. I think it's because I'm not streaming on Sundays these days. Easy peasy so far. More strength, thank you D. I appreciate that so much. Okay, new enemies. So I think it is very clear to observe. We are almost completely immune to physical hits this early in the game. Just let that sink in. This is well, effectively this is just a second dungeon, although technically this is the third dungeon. We are still very much in early game territory, mind you. And already D has got so much evade that even someone as dangerous as dual heads. If you've played this game before, 3 dual heads will make you shit. They are probably this encounter can be, I think, 1 to 4 dual heads, and these dual heads are brutal, man. They are absolutely brutal. But they're only brutal if they can actually land a hit. So I wasn't joking before when I said that by the time we reach the second dungeon, we are going to be completely immune to physical attacks. Well, not completely. These assholes are still able to land a few hits, but it's only here and there. The only instance where I had to use a cure spell in order to recover some HP was when those goddamn bombs exploded on me. That's all. Otherwise, I came in here with about 350 HP and haven't bothered. Just haven't bothered. Press A to win. Of course, things are gonna change once we... More strength! What is happening today? She's up to 19 strength! Okay! Oh man. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Things are going well. And now that the day is officially over for me, it's 12:01 AM. I hope the run continues. I mean, what a shame it would be if I were to die to the boss. Wait, what? Die to the boss? Are you kidding me? Like I said before, unless an enemy has magic, D doesn't care. D just doesn't give a fuck. What's our evade? Not evade. 478, yeah, almost up to level 5. Like I said, at level 5, since she is doing very respectable damage, once she gets to level 5, I'm gonna start running away from fights. It's actually good to be under-leveled. I thought these fights would take a lot longer because of her shitty accuracy, but apparently 3 hits with a mithril sword are enough to kill most monsters in this dungeon. Those icicles have sky-high defense, so that's not surprising, but what is surprising is that even the icicles, yeah, these guys, D is able to kill them with just 2 turns, in 2 turns. And the fact that she is constantly gaining strength might just make this easier than it is supposed to be even. I only remember doing a Maria solo once before, and I remember how much of a struggle it was. I mean, it's easy enough. A solo challenge run in FF2 is easy enough, but what I mean by struggle is that it was a lot more difficult than using Furion or Guy. Guy is the easiest in my opinion, and primarily because of her lack of strength and the fact that it's very difficult for her to gain strength. Doesn't seem to be the case here. I have to say, man, I mean, whenever I stream FF2, I always get very lucky, unless it's a speed run, in which case I always get hell. Fact.
Listen.
Oh my god, Locker, what's up? What do you mean, yikes? Dude, it's like easy peasy, easy street. I'm not even gonna focus on the gameplay here. Okay, it's gonna be boring as shit. How's it going, dude? Have you finally managed to get a good time in I Wanna Be the Guy? I'm able to play in a while. Oh, why is that? In the treasure box you found the ancient sword. The ancient sword is one of the best swords in the game, but we'll see. Another thing I remember about the solo challenge in general, I did a solo challenge with Guy, which was no magic plus no shopping restrictions. And I remember that not a lot of enemies in FF2 have magic. In terms of percentages, I would say only about 10 or 20% of all enemies in the game How many enemies are there? There are exactly 128 enemies, including bosses, of course, including the final boss. There are only 128 enemies in the game, and maybe 10 or 20% of them have magic. So just imagine evasion tanking like this neutralizes 80% of the enemies in this game. That's just ridiculous. Now I was talking about my stream luck when I'm playing FF2. Nothing epitomizes it more than the Soul of Rebirth. My Soul of Rebirth challenge runs. Okay, we got one of the best swords in the game. The Ancient Sword. Controller, please. The Ancient Sword inflicts curse, and it's got pretty good power as well. So damage goes from 24 to 29. Not bad, not bad. Damn it, controller. What emote is that? But look at her accuracy. Oh god. 29%. Was a holiday emote. How do you get that emote? By donating bits or something? So I'm gonna try this for a while at 29%. Okay, yeah. Even I got some strange emote for using bits. Don't even know what the hell that emote is supposed to be. It's called Cup Footy. Maybe it was a football emote. So at 29% accuracy, it's going to be very difficult to actually land a hit with the sword. But let's give it a shot. What I am going to do though, so that I don't have to struggle. Ah, exactly. You have Cup Footy, eh? What the hell is that emote? I'm gonna have the Mithril Sword in the item slot. Oh, this is the worst encounter in this dungeon. But we don't care. D does not care. Oh, wow. She actually landed a hit. I think this is only because she got so much strength in this dungeon, but you can already see. Wow, she got 2 hits there. She'll either get 1 or 2 hits only, even though her sword level is what? Yeah, missed there. Even though her sword level is 4 already, she's gonna be missing a lot. Yep, 30% times 4 shouldn't be that hard. It is though. The RNG in FF2 works really weird. For very low numbers or very high numbers, let's just say the RNG favors the mid-range much more than the extremes in the NES version only. So I remember when I first tried out Maria Solo, her accuracy was so bad that even with level 5 and swords, she almost never got a hit in, very rarely. But that doesn't seem to be the case here, so I'm going to continue using the Ancient Sword then, thank you very much. It's very clear to see that in terms of straight up damage, it is inferior. But it does have the very useful property of inflicting curse. And she got another level. So that's gonna help out. With getting hits with the Ancient Sword. I'm gonna have the Mithril Sword on backup just in case. Because I remember how frustrating it was never being able to hit with the Ancient Sword or the next status sword that's coming up a little later. Yeah, it was exactly like this. God damn it, D! Oh, come on. I was just
No, life lesson here. Never speak anything good. This is the reason people have stuff like fingers crossed or touch wood. Missed? Finally. God damn it! So out of 5 hits, only 1 out of 6 actually lands. What were you saying, Locker? 30% into 4 shouldn't be that hard? Can you justify why only 2 out of 7 hits landed and now you get 4 hits? RNG's a biatch. What can we do about this? So yeah, Ancient Sword on a character with low strength can be frustrating. Mughals! Ooh, Gru. Not Mughals. Giant Beaver. Gru! Caw? And Charlie. Charlie wakes from the dead. Me understand. Charlie, ask the giant beaver about the chime. Secret path. Right wall this room. Monster guarding chime. Chime in wall. Okay, Charlie, go back to your permanent sleep. Technically, if we knew about the secret passage already, we don't even need to talk to him. Zombies! Oh, cool. Didn't I say that once I got level 5 in swords, I was gonna start running away? Let me do just that. Fire! That's a new fire emote. So yeah, I'm gonna start running away from these rank 2 encounters unless it's a big one, unless it's a large group. Large group I don't mind, lots of experience. Speaking of large groups, oh yeah, if we encounter, does it show up on overlay? Does it start with an exclamation for some reason? I don't think emotes are expected to show up. Expected to start with exclamation. Starts with a colon. Ah, okay. Okay, I have not. Interesting. I'll need to figure out how to deal with the emotes that start with a colon. So it just shows colon something, right? Whatever the code is. What is the code for it? Interesting. I need to look this up. So yeah, speaking of the ancient sword, this is another way to reduce damage from those bombs. So what the curse status does? Curse is one of the most debilitating status. You can do all emotes with a colon and it can autofill, yes, but when it does autofill, the emotes that don't start with a colon are, the colon is not included in the emotes, which my overlay can deal with. My overlay is just a simple text replace. Snow Rip. That is this emote. What about the fire one? What is the code for that? Normally I rely on the Twitch API to actually send me the emotes when they are available, but I guess the ones that start with a colon is not handled by Twitch itself. Why am I fighting this stupid encounter? And of course she can't run. Snow Rip didn't show up either. Oh! Interesting. That is interesting. Pearl armor, eh? We don't care about that. Alright, let's take on the boss. Monster guarding chime. Adamant Turtle! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first Adamantoise of the series. Last few things haven't shown up. I'm so sorry about that. That was super delayed. Now they are. Okay, I guess this is a problem with my internet at my folks' place. Also, the fact that I am streaming over Wi-Fi. Unfortunately, no other option here. Probably one of the deadliest, although not the deadliest big turtle. Certainly can hit a wall here. Actually, I'm going to take this opportunity. So this Adamantoy is very simple to deal with. I'm going to take this opportunity to actually grind out fire. Even though the turtle is weak to ice. Why not waste some MP? Using the fire spell will give me experience for fire, and also since this fight is going to take a while with just fire 3, basically it's just going to expend a lot of MP so that she can gain some more MP. I mean, natural ways of MP are running thing right now, and since we're almost done with this dungeon, I don't really have a use for MP. Since nothing here can really use magic, well, technically those bombs did use magic to blow themselves up, but apart from the bombs, since nothing can use magic, I don't really have much use for these MP. Since we are still early game, we only have to contend with physical attacks, and physical attacks— oh no! Okay, can't run. Damn it, controller! Oh, that was it? This guy doesn't have as much HP as I thought he did. And she did not gain any MP either, so all that work was wasted. Something is buried in the wall. Chime! Oh my god, why are you guys so surprised? And we can actually ask the wall. Wall, do you know about Ivy? Wall is like, eh? What do you know about the chime? Eh? Nope, wall doesn't know anything. What about now? Nothing here. We get a shortcut back. I would say this is one of the few mercies of Final Fantasy 2. I couldn't believe it that door actually gave us a shortcut back to the first floor. Oh, come on. Ambushes are actually going to make a difference if enemies use magic. Otherwise, yeah, physical attacks. We have to pick up the bell and thus not trigger Borgin. Oh my god. I can safely say I have never done that. Oh my god. Did you do that actually? Yo! Oh my god, that was bad. Oh shit. Did trigger Borgin and also the game had to oh my god. Yeah. Unbelievable. They give you a one way door back, and then you can't really go back through from the first floor. Holy shit. I seriously never considered that. You ruined my life. Emperor won't forgive me. Now I shall kill you. So there was a lot of debate about what the hell this means. I mean, why is Borgin so angry with us? Simple fact of the matter is that since we got Mithril, you go back Salamander. Yeah, fair enough. There was a lot of discussion on GameFAQs about why Borgin says that you ruined my life. Well, we stole the Mithril from the sergeant, and I guess the sergeant was working for Borgin. Borgin was in command. Mithril was Borgin, and we took exactly.
So that's how we ruined his life. We ruined his standing with the Emperor. That's why he says, Emperor won't forgive me. Now I shall kill you. Oh, look. Morgan, you should be dressed in work clothes. You snuck in and sabotaged it. Well, the Emperor doesn't know that. But the Mithra is definitely the main reason. He's just gonna troll me, isn't he? Yeah, why am I not using fire? Should use fire. Waste some MP. I'm gonna be using physical attacks for the random encounters anyway. Do not tell bad things about Morgan. Not just a Dark Knight. Pretty much every soldier in the Empire is like, Morgan is a fool. Not even Morgan. Bogan is a fool. Okay, this was his third assignment. Oh yeah. I guess he was sent by the Emperor to kill us finally once and for all. Strength up! I used black magic! God damn it! Well, I'm not complaining, Strength up to 21, nice. So, rest in peace, Morgan. If anything but actual disloyalty. Maybe he thought he would actually succeed in killing us. Ah! Indiana Jones style. Now! Run! Cannot leave you. Hurry! I can't! Playing Tomb Raider again, I know, right? You've been a very bad influence on me. Please! Nelly! Joseph was crushed under the rock. Oh my god, they actually say that! Joseph! Press F to pay respect, and let's have 2 minutes of silence. Or like 20 seconds actually, not 2 minutes. I believe this is the first time we hear this theme. No, not unless you wipe. I think there's the same theme for a wipe as well. Alright. So that was done. Reassemble into pushing papers back in Palamisitive. Mandatory wipe at game start. Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right. Wiping also has the same theme. It's such a good theme though. I mean, to be honest, this overworld theme is also so sad and haunting. If we had this overworld theme as a game over theme, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be like I would still consider it appropriate. Seriously, you can't run? What's your evade? She's up to 61 evade and she can't run consistently. Oh, I'm getting screwed by the RNG. But it's no big deal. So, we gotta go back to Salaman and let's deliver the bad news. Where to go in FF5? Where are you right now?
if you've just discovered the ruins, then you have to take the airship back to the airspace over the ruins. Just at the library. You're supposed to go back to Karnak then. Story goes that Sid was discouraged or something. Oh yeah, you've got the... God damn it, puzzled. You've got the ROM. You've got the ROM which skips the cutscenes, right? No wonder. No wonder you don't know what to do. Oh! Joseph is dead! What? Joseph died? These guys are not taking it well. Do not waste the death of Joseph. Go quick to Cashion with that chime. Do not waste the death of Joseph. This guy's pretty philosophical. What? Yeah, okay. If you go in the key item menu, you'll have an indication of the next destination. Interesting. Hey, that woman entered his house. What? Oh, Joseph. Please do not worry. I will take care of Nelly. Holy crap. This is that stalker lady. Daddy's not coming back. Then gonna put some bridge over the sand next. Now that's quite a while later. And there is one extra NPC which is very easy to miss actually. Here we go. Strange bird named Chocobo lives in a forest south of Cashion. That guy's your only hint about the Chocobo forest in FF2. NES version at least. The remakes pretty much give it away. With a nice big hole in the middle of the forest. I don't need anything from the magic shop. I'll sell off stuff later. Okay, what are we supposed to do? We are not supposed to waste Joseph's death, and we have to hurry to Cashion immediately. But let's pretend we don't know what to do. Let's go back to Altair and see what Hilda has to say. What about Joseph's death? He was in her employ for quite a while. Come on, D, you can run. Seriously? 60% chance to run. Chance to run from an encounter which is not unrunnable is essentially just equal to your evasion percent. And remember that evasion percent is an active stat. So it's not as if your evasion percent is decided at the beginning of battle. Every time you change equipment, well, you can't really change armor, but every time you change weapon or shield, your evasion will dynamically change within battle. You can't really view it, but that is something to keep in mind. So we got the chime. I must remember to move all key items to the bottom of the page. You can already see we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 rows, and already just like 20% through the game, not even 20% through the game, we already 2 of our rows have been rendered unusable. We can't even throw these things once we are done with them. Like, we are never gonna use a ring or canoe. Well, we are gonna use canoe. We're never gonna use a ring again. It's not even as if the ring helps us to see the world map. Not in this version, at least.
I've got plenty of cash right now, so I should stock up on ethers just in case. Ethers are pretty much the only thing I'm gonna spend money on. It is for now. Actually, I can't think of anything that I'm ever gonna buy except ethers and elixirs. Oh my god, I'm getting sick and tired of these controns. The goblin running away reminds me. I found it pretty hilarious that in Golden Sun, even enemies can fail to run away. I wonder how that mechanic works. Like, do they follow the same formula as playable characters? I was just laughing so much the first time I played Golden Sun and I saw Rat Soldier tries to run but failed. What? Enemies can't run away from you? But at least here they follow the same rules in terms of unrunnables. So in an unrunnable encounter, even the enemies cannot run away, so they won't even attempt to run away, those bastards. I suppose that's an indicator of an unrunnable encounter, but it's not a reliable indicator, unfortunately. I don't know the exact formula, but the chance of an enemy to run away in an encounter that is not unrunnable, I have to keep repeating that. Prince Goddard is missing. Do these guys? Yeah, these guys have all the same dialogue. The chance of any monster to run away, it depends on your HP. I don't know the exact formula though. But it depends on your HP. For that chime. Oh, Joseph. You can enter the castle Cashion now. We are in a hurry. Woman? At least mourn Joseph's death? I will come to get you with Sid's airship. Okay. Apparently they are in a hurry. Not in a hurry before. Then send actually competent people. Why are you sending 4 kids? 3 of whom are dead. Oh, the warship has been completed. Nothing new. Old man. Nothing new, so it's only Hilda that says anything. What about Minbu or the king? Do they have anything to say about the chime? So these 3 are the only people who seem to know what the chime is actually for. King is damaged mentally, okay. Gordon should know where the chime is, but we cannot find him, that bastard. Someone close to Scott or Gordon might know. Princess Hilda? Oh, this is where you're supposed to get the hint. Okay. So our next destination is Castle Cashion, where there is not lots of cash, unfortunately. Must remember to stock up on ethers. I mean, I'm not even going to be using ethers, let's be honest here. What I do want though is to grind fire up to level 4. It's already halfway there. I would like to grind fire up to level... it'll get there naturally. 6 ethers, not enough money, eh? 5 ethers, fine, fair enough, more than I need, much more than I need. Like I said, I'm not very magic heavy. As is this game actually. Magic has its uses early game, but unless you're willing to grind, and grind the right spells, magic, you will generally be disappointed, especially if you don't know about the magic penalties because of equipment.
Doesn't stop people from grinding though. So instead of walking my way, it's far more efficient just to take the airship. We don't really care about these trash mobs. In the next dungeon, we can get another enemy upgrade. So I might start fighting those. They are still only rank 2 monsters. Bear in mind that ranks for monsters in FF2 only goes up to 7. That is unlike levels in Final Fantasy V, which apparently any monster can have any level. Like, what the hell? Siren is level 2. Whose idea was that? $400. Thanks, it's ready outside. Okay. So the airship is waiting for us outside. And it's automatically going to take us to the gates of Castle Cashion. Omega's level 119. Well, that makes sense. As far as I'm concerned, Omega should be level 250. No! Omega should not be level 255, but he should be a prime number as high as possible. But 119 is as good as any. 119 basically makes it so that you cannot land a status ailment on him. Not gonna fight you guys. So apparently there are 2 rare encounters on the first floor. Oh, door is locked. That's exactly what I said. But we know what to do. Hang on. What about the sun flame? The sun blaze is burning. Oh man, I love this theme so much. The NES version of this theme is just so smooth. You can use a chime on the door. I guess that's the music the chime played. Beautiful sound of chime fills the air. Door opens in silence. What do you mean door opens in silence? And look who it is. Is it the vampire? It's Gordon. I thought I was the only one who could get the sun blaze, but I could not go any farther to get the torch. I was stuck in here. You must be familiar with this castle. Lots of mysteries in this castle. I could not know all. I may not be your guide, but let me join you. Okay? And Gordon joined. So we need to figure out a way to kill... killing him will be pretty easy actually. Monster will make short work of him. It's really strange seeing Maria's sprite like this. Very disconcerting. But at least they had the forethought to have different sprites in case people died. In case Furion died. Wouldn't really make sense. I think that is the case in FF1 as well. They do use different sprites for the different characters, different jobs at least. Cure spell, don't care. I'm just gonna sell that. But I am gonna do 100% treasure. Come on you guys, kill Gordon already. Oh my god, how much do you have to suck to not be able to kill Gordon? That's good. And there it goes. Yep. Rank 1 enemies managed to kill Gordon. How the hell are you supposed to use another 4th party member here? One good strategy is to just shove him in the back row and stick him with the bow. He's not gonna be with you for long anyway. Did I save? Actually, it doesn't matter. Man, I am saving so much time just running away from those fights. One of the things of new enemies and new enemies. Still, like I said, these guys are still rank 2, but they are very beefy. This is gonna take a while to kill, but good experience here. Man, I have to say, I can't wait to get started with my Blue Mage in my next Forge of Fiesta run. Seriously, what is up with D? I can't believe that the Ancient Sword is actually working. Oh no, I should not have said anything positive. Yep, not doing any damage now. But it's all good, it's all good. More turns means more strength, more experience. Can't complain, cannot complain. Since I'm running away from the other fights, I don't mind if these fights take a lot longer. We've met these guys before, and there's only 2 of them. Seriously, these guys can come in a pretty large group. 8 of them even, I think. Seriously, considering just spamming of fire multi-target. 1 fire, 3 should take them out. They have about 45 HP. Oh look, we got Cash and Cashion. Oh, I forgot about this guy. He's a troll encounter. He's a troll encounter in this dungeon. Yes, we literally just fought this guy as a boss last dungeon. Adamant twice, and he's a random encounter in this dungeon. A rare one, but it's not unheard of to actually run into 4 or 5 of them as you go through this dungeon. Fortunately, actually very surprisingly, oh look, a Timmy! Adamant Timmy! Adamant Timmy is such a funny name. I'm very surprised that D has enough DPS to actually get through this guy's defense. Very surprised. Everything like a fan translator. Can you with us? Tie me. Tie my. Adamant Tie my is a Japan. Oh! Also, it's a transliteration. I see. Like Hiryu, I suppose. I actually thought it was a joke. Adamant Timmy. Timmy. The translation that doesn't really work unless you know the original.
Think like a fan translator. Fair enough. Of course, fan translators have the liberty to insert whatever crap they want as well. Stuff like there's a line in this much later in the game that is only in the fan translation, of course, where one guy says, "Warriors, bring light to the orbs," or it's something like that. It's a reference. It's a callback to Final Fantasy 1. I was very surprised when I saw that line, but it's not there. It's not there in the original Japanese version. This is taking a while, and it is supposed to take a while. This guy has over about 400 damage. And in the other translation too? Nope. That line is not there, not in FF2. There's also a line here. Sid, when we ask him about the airship, he says, "Oh, that piece of shit?" And I was like, what? Shit is allowed? Well, if shit is allowed in Final Fantasy Tactics, why not? Whereas unrunnable. Adamantoise doesn't appear until FF8. Seriously? There is no Adamantoise in FF3. Isn't there an Adamantoise in FF4? Or are they like fire turtles or snow turtles? What the hell are those sorts? There's a black turtle. Is there no adamant? I'm quite shocked actually. I thought there was an Adamantoise in FF4. Maybe it wasn't called Adamantoise in the easy type version, or whatever the US version is called. Total in FF4. Not appearing in FF6 and Adamantimai in FF7. Oh, you're talking about the source, Japanese. So it was actually called Adamantoise in Japanese in FF7. FF8 rather. Original English versions. Adamantimai in FF7. Really? So these unrunnables are pretty much my only source. I'm going to do an Adamantimai in FF7 English. Okay, I see. How far along is D in terms of... Oh, nice. She is halfway on her way to level 6. Very good progress. This is going far better than I thought, which means much easier. Adamant Legend 2 and Legend 3, I see. More unrunnables. Adamant and Mystic Quest. So in pretty much Final Fantasy, including spin-offs, there was no Adamantoise until FF8. So you mean to say even the FF1 remake was only after FF8? When was the FF1 remake? Is the number of Adamantoise? Not the word, not the... And after that, pretty much every turtle is compared to the Adamantoise. I mean, Need I even point out right now that D started with 379 HP and she has not taken 1 HP of damage so far. Evasion tanking 101. Right now it's all fine and dandy. Summon ogre mages, I don't mind them at all. Like you said, ogre mages are a problem in the GBA version, but in this, ogre mages will do how much? 30 damage at best? But good experience there. Yep, good experience. It is time for a shield upgrade now. Gold shield, yes please. More rats, oh my god, there's a rat infestation here. But seriously, it doesn't really matter that much. But we are going to find out later that because of this phase of the game where D is just evading everything, not taking any damage, she is going to have very poor HP. And once enemies start to spam magic attacks, very few of them do, but when they do, there's a very good possibility that D might die. We'll soon encounter that situation. That's partially the reason where I'm not manipulating HP growths, just to demonstrate that. And to see for myself actually, because I haven't done this in a very long time. I'm under no illusion that this is going to be difficult or anything of that sort. But I've already been blessed with many strength increases for D. And the fact that D is actually making the ancient sword work. Just when I say that, I should seriously consider unequipping this. She's missing too often. Actually, she's not missing too often, but she's getting very few hits. 1 or 2 hits only. And sometimes she'll crit, she'll get 4 hits then. Yeah, look at that. Can't really keep waiting for crits, can we? Jack Curse is like the most debilitating status ailment in this game. Of course, that's not saying a lot in a game which has plenty of instant death spells. That's not saying a lot in a game which has plenty of instant death spells, especially considering that given enough levels, no matter how inaccurate your instant death spell is, it's going to hit eventually. And it's instant death, for crying out loud. She is up to 68%. I think it is the most important on you. Oh my god. You and your fear of imps. Legendary. But very hard to do, yeah. Irish, imagine if there was a weapon that inflicted confuse on physical hits, eh? That would be so cool. But normally, because of how much magic defense enemies have, it's very difficult to get a spell to actually proc on them. Unless you grind the spell up to pretty high levels. 80% chance to put it not cleared by KO. Fair enough, fair enough. now that you bring that up, I'm wondering how I'm going to deal with if D is confused. That might very well just be a wipe. Actually, no. No. Confuse is not going to be a wipe. It's just going to be a stalemate at best. Another benefit of evasion is that, don't ask me why, but D, if she does decide to attack herself, she will miss. D is that stupid. I guess I chose the right theme for this playthrough. He's experimenting to a high evasion party. Why? I was just explaining the fact that it's quite the opposite actually. If you have enough evasion to evade your own hits, when it comes less than the confused characters, they negate your evade and hit for full damage. Ah, like that. But that's not high evade then, that is low evade. Hit count, generally speaking, general gameplay is that your hit count is obviously always going to exceed your evade. Exactly. You stole the words from my mouth. Most parties are going to have less evade than weapon levels, absolutely. So they're going to get hit for full damage from a confused. Yep, exactly. Here I'm fine. Because her evade levels have overtaken her hit levels. Which is expected when you've only got one character in the front row and taking so much time in each and every battle. Once again, I remind viewers, she has not taken any damage at all. This is basically how you break the game. I'm gonna pay for this later, but we'll see. We'll see when that happens. I'm gonna pay for this big time. Cast break on the game. It was super effective. But we got some softs. Yep. Face tank their own damage. Yep. But if you're specifically talking about the NES version, that's pretty bad. The remakes, since they changed, they made it not bugged so that you recover from confusion 80% of the time. I would say in terms of turn order, if you've got good evasion, then there's a very good chance that you take your turn before the enemy, and then the enemy confuses you, and by the time you get your next turn, you've already snapped out of confusion. So that's yet another reason to have good evasion percentage for turn order. Because if you consider the opposite, then they confuse you first, then you attack each other, and then confusion wears off at the end of the turn, which is like the worst case scenario. Of course, in the NES version, once you've decided your targeting, confusion is not going to affect that turn. So I guess there are some benefits, but seriously, why would you consider that a benefit? Holy shit, she got level 6 now! Oh my god! She is racing along. Level 6 sword and shield already. I don't need to fight any of these guys now. I'm just gonna run away. I've already got level 6. I never expected to get level 6 by the time I got here. Fish on the Werebuster. silver sword that I already bought, and a silver axe. All of this is just cash. Oh god, we got a bee turtle. What the hell is a bee turtle? Blue turtle. Okay, must be a blue turtle. Anything as action goes up, being clear between runs and your high magic defense being confused. 16, not all but guaranteed to hit. It's a lot less scary in the remake. Definitely. Definitely. It's a bad. Bee turtle. A very bad turtle. And the other one was an A turtle. I'm just gonna run away. I've already got level 6, holy crap. Asshole turtle. Adamant turtle. But yeah, he is an asshole. What are these ogres? These guys, I mean, just look at these guys. They focus more on their upper body strength than their lower body. Although I have to admit, their legs are not bad. But they literally can't hold their upper body up. Poor things. Very bad posture there. Learn from them. Don't be like them. Be like those skeletons. Nice and straight. Holding a sword up properly. But they are undead, so I guess they don't have to care about posture too much. Not to mention the fact that they are skeletal. They don't have too much flesh on their bones, if you get my meaning. Gold, armor, and monsters. Okay, these guys are assholes. We got the third and... yeah, I got the third variety of bombs. Now, I personally don't like these sprites. I mean, the sprite I love, of course, but this color... What is this color? Cyan? It's a little darker than cyan. I don't like this color. Yeah, that's how I wanted to put it. Ouch! 183 damage. We know what to do with these. That's powder blue. Powder blue? Can we call that a color? Not green enough to be cyan. Okay. Green? Cyan has a tinge of green, eh? So yeah, don't fuck around with these guys. Not quite sky blue. Well, it's a combination. Their outer rim is sky blue, I'd say, very light in color. But the inside is a darker shade. But yeah, my point being, I don't like that color. I don't like those bombs. The green bombs are, I think, the best color. But it's the red bombs. It's the red bombs that are the top tier. So, in other news, finally Maria takes some damage. Oh man, you again? See what I was saying? I wasn't kidding when I said you can run into, like, it's very common, not common, it's not uncommon to run into 5 such encounters. And well, I didn't expect this. I'm actually D's actually able to kill the adamant turtle with just physical attacks, but it's very reasonable to expect that generally parties will not be able to even scratch his physical defense unless you're relying on crits. But if you're going to rely on crits, be prepared to tank the damage that this guy can do. But normally you would always try and use the ice spell, and by the 4th or the 5th encounter with this guy, you would be out of magic. That's why Adamantoise is a troll encounter here. And the boss is an even bigger troll, but we'll get to that.
Sostrol. Sostrals are actually an enemy in Final Fantasy 3. So she's not doing a lot of damage per turn, but the fact that she's doing any damage at all is a big shock. Now she's regularly landing 2 hits. What has happened to D? Just like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, D is growing. More strength! More strength! D, what is going on? Look at that! She's got 24 strength already! My goodness! Sometimes even I don't have 24 strength on Maria, even end game. Although, to be honest, most of the times I just rush through the game, so it's not a fair comparison. Let's check on the boss. Let's heal up to full, cause why not? More grinding experience for Cure. And we're gonna be going in with the Ancient Sword and the Gold Shield. Yup, we are ready. Monster Guarding Torch! Red Soul! Okay, this guy's an asshole. How did he ambush me? 1 hit, 0 damage, yep. This guy has comparable defense to the Adamantoise. And he's got pretty good magic defense. And he's got some magic attacks. Doesn't do a lot of damage. And even in the remakes, his attacks, if you're playing solo, his attacks will not translate into single target damage. For whatever reason. But he's got quite a lot of magic defense, so it took me a good 3 or 4 tries to curse him. But now that he's cursed, it's going to be a much more manageable fight. The troll thing about him is that he only has like 30 MP. So he's using level 8 spells. He can only use them 4 times before running out of MP, and then he's going to be relying on physical attacks. So now that he's down to only physical attacks, who cares, eh? Quite trivialized. All you need to do was have enough HP to tank 4 of his attacks. But this is a trend which should worry you. The fact that he was able to do damage before dying means that for enemies similar to this, and by similar I mean the ones that use magic, the ones that just won't die immediately, or another thing to consider is if magic heavy enemies come in large groups. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. There are these troll encounters that come in large groups and just spam magic. That's gonna be a pretty big problem for a solo character run. We finally found Torch with a capital T. Not just any torch, it's Torch. Magic to exit takes much HP if not skilled. That's a lie. Even if it's skilled, it's gonna take much HP. Cure is up to 2. Congratulations. Free grinding there. Let's go back and actually transfer the Sunblaze over to the Torch. Hey Sunblaze, what do you know about Ivy? Sunblaze is like, Mithril?
Chime? Surely you must know something about the chime. Nope, Sunblaze doesn't know shit. Maybe he knows something about the torch. Move the fire from the Sunblaze to the torch. Mission successful. So, not only do we have the torch, but we also have the Sunblaze. What sense does this make? Shouldn't at least the torch be replaced? Shouldn't the torch be replaced by the Sunblaze, since the Sunblaze is effectively being carried on the torch? Nope. Nope. The game is like, no boss. You're not going to use one. You're not going to get to use one extra item with this slot. Anyway, let's get out of here. Now that we have the Sunblaze, we have a means of destroying the warship. Question is, where is the warship? What's our evasion now? 77%. 77% evasion. You should have good odds of running away from encounters. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Warship being airship being chased by the warship. Surely that cannot mean anything. Surely Sid was able to evade the warship. We'll find out next time. As always, you guys have a good day. Take it easy.